Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book 91. I am sitting down with Makai from Love Locked
Your boy
season
Micah.
one.
No,
Oh, Micah.
no,
Oh,
I
don't do
just
that to you,
messed
bro. Don't do that to you, bro.
with
We just discussed this behind the scenes. I was like,
yeah,
wait, did I just get it wrong?
no, you got it. Yeah, Makai, your boy Makai is here. Let's get it. You know, I had to do some shit, some joking shit.
Woo, bro, you almost had me, bro. You had
Man,
me in that second half. You had me, bro.
I seen it. I saw your face. You was like, damn, first 3 seconds already messed up.
I was thinking, bro, oh no, man, we just spoke about this. How did I get it wrong?
No,
Because I'll
you
be getting
good,
people's name wrong.
bro.
So that's why, man. That's a good opener. I like that. He's got good energy. He's got good energy.
I'm ready.
Uh,
I'm ready. I've been waiting for this. Let's get it.
I love that, man, bro. Yes, audience members, welcome. This is it's Micah. No, it's Makai.
All right.
And we're gonna have a lovely conversation. And I'm honored to have him on the show. How you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm ready to get started. Talk about these iconic scenes.
Mm.
Go easy on me though. Go easy, because I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. You want to unravel. I know it's
Just a little bit.
man. We got some toes. We got some
Mm.
food. Oh man, I'm ready.
Mm.
Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna take it easy on you, sir. I'm gonna take it easy on you. So you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, cool. Sorry, let me put this on the rotate. All right. So before we go anywhere, I'll always like to make sure that the person I'm talking to is actually human. You know, because you never know. You just might be a robot. You never know. You just might be a hologram. You know what I'm saying? It's 2021 out here, so we gotta make sure. So we like to ask some questions to make sure you are who you say you are. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Okay, great. My first question is this, and I'll ask everybody this. You've probably seen this. Is it the Benz? Is it the BMW? Is it the Audi? Talk to me.
So I've always grown up wanting a Benz.
Mm.
Like that's all I knew growing up is the Benz and the Beamer.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Benz for sure. Off the rip, I'm gonna go with the Benz.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Benz.
Comfortable answer. I like it. Cool. Second question I want to ask. Cereal or milk into the bowl first?
You a psychopath if you put the milk in first. That's all I know. You gotta be. You can't put the milk in first. You gotta put the cereal in. You
Well,
gotta.
you put the cereal in and you put the milk after. You're a serial killer, so we're both in the same boat. Where are we going?
You gotta drown the cereal in after.
See what I'm saying?
You
See,
gotta
that's how you're a serial killer. See,
you gotta drown the cereal. Got to.
I hear that. What's your favorite cereal though? Huh?
I'm gonna have to go with the cinnamon toast crunch.
Cinnamon toast crunch. Okay. That's real. That's real. I like that. That's real. Third question. You got a plate of food now. Okay, you got your chicken. You got your rice. You know, you got your potato salad. Okay, you got your mac and you got your cheese in there. Your mac and cheese in there. Okay, all right. And you got some plantain on there or plantain, whichever one you like to pronounce it as. Which one do you eat first and which one do you eat last?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never eaten plantain and I don't know what it is. So we just gonna throw that off the plate immediately.
Fair enough.
I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go for the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese first, only because mac and cheese is my favorite food. I'm gonna have to eat the mac and cheese. Then I'm gonna make my way to the rice, mix it in with the chicken, and that's how you do it. Yeah, we got the potato salad.
Yeah, the potato salad's there, man.
Oh shit! Damn, I forgot about the potato salad. Why you do me like that?
Grandma salad as well, you know. Grandma potato salad, bro.
Man, the potato salad. I might just cheat on the mac and cheese and eat the potato salad first, and then the mac and cheese. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
I rate that. Well, we've passed the human verification test. We know you are human. We know that you are a sensible individual, apart from the serial killing. But we're good with that. We can work with that. But we like to get to know people on this channel, right? Because we see you on the Fabulous screen. We see you on Instagram. We see you on Shade Room. We see you, killing it on Love Locked. But we want to get to know you before the show and after the show. Who are you outside of the show? So my first question to you is, Makai, who is Makai and what is his story?
Right. So I feel like the first thing to describe myself. Well, I'm 23 years old, from Los Angeles, and I feel like I'm the person out of my group that has every nightclub on speed dial. I'm the person that initiates all the plans. I'm the guy that likes to, bring the best out of people. I'm the one that makes the group have the most fun. So yeah, I feel like that's me. I'm a spirit animal. I like to see other people happy. Um, and I also feel like with me, I'm also the one that's the first to do like a charity event or like do something for the community as well. So I feel like those two go hand in hand. So I like to have fun and I like to also help people. I'm
Love
a
that.
very helpful person. So that's me. That's all. That's probably the best way I could describe myself.
Love that. And we can see the fun side. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
saw it even just a
yeah,
few minutes ago, and we saw it on the show as well.
for real.
I like to ask this question. Since you described a little bit about yourself, if I was talking to your best friend, if I was your best friend, no, maybe not, maybe not.
Right.
All right, so if I was talking to your best friend, what is 5 things they would say about Makai?
Spontaneous,
Mm.
charismatic,
Mm-hmm.
thoughtful, shit, irritating.
At least you're honest.
Hey, I'm a Gemini. I could just flip the switch real quick. I could be annoying as hell or get annoyed real fast. And just social for sure.
Social. So you said obviously about the fact that you got the clubs on speed dial, your social. What's that all about then?
I've always my parents instilled this in me as a young child. Like my mom was always the one. She had her own business, her own shoe store. Everybody would come over there. My stepdad as well. He had his own auto shop. Like they would be the ones initiating everything. I felt like growing up, I would always see them like have the club owners like come over to the house and kick it, or like just big people, big names. And so I'm like, damn, like I want to be like that too. Like I want to be able to have everybody like on my phone contacts, like just I don't know, like yeah, like I got Obama on my I get a Rihanna right now and just in this whole shit. Like I just want to be the one that got everybody phone number, always going out having a good time. That's me.
I like that. So you've that means you've always had a level of wanting to be an influencer, which I know we spoke a little bit behind the scenes. So is that where it comes from then?
Yeah, I feel like that's where it comes from. That's definitely where it comes from. Like I gotta be the shit. Like I gotta be the one. I mean, yeah, that's me. that's me. I can't even front on you. I can't. I'm trying to be humble right now. I'm trying to say humble. Okay, that's
you can hold that. That's cool. You can hold that. You got it. we like that. And so, I love the fact you described in the story as well that your mom owned a shoe store. Was it a shoe store, trainer store? What kind of store was it then?
Yeah, so it was a shoe store. It used to be in El Segundo in Crenshaw, Hawthorne.
Okay.
She actually owned it for like a good 10 years.
Wow.
It was her own business. And the only reason she just ended the business is because we moved for me because we didn't want me going to school out there. So we just moved out to like the Inland Empire area. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. So did you visit the shop much as well while you were there?
I mean, I was always there. I don't visit it no more. Like I don't, but man, as a kid, I used to run all over the place, run back and forth, just gone. That was my spot, and I would get free shoes over.
What would you say? What was your favorite shoe when you were younger? Then
shit, I had some Allen Iversons. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was a big Allen Iverson fan as a little kid, not even really knowing who he was like that. And I had the little pump shoes with they had the circle on the sock. Man, I remember those as a kid. I was rocking everything though. As a kid, I had the Echoes, the K-Swiss, the Reeboks. I knew 310s. I knew about everything before it even dropped. The Game had shoes, Hurricanes.
You was loaded.
I was loaded. I had everything.
Yeah, you had everything at that point when you put your foot.
Shoes.
Damn. Okay. I mean, did that make you popular then in the neighborhoods then? Because you got all the
Nah,
niche chicks. No.
I mean, not until I got to middle school.
Okay.
When I was in middle school, that's when people started paying attention to my shoes, and it was like, damn, this motherfucker, like he got shoes every day. He got new shoes every day. So it wasn't until middle school that I got noticed for that. But elementary, nobody really thinking about that at all. They just want to have fun. So yeah.
How many pairs of trainers you got?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
How many pairs of trainers have you got?
Trainers?
Oh, we call them trainers. I just realized the English.
Oh, okay. Oh,
See, this is the English in the UK. This is the UK US situation. How many shoes you got? We should say, because when we say shoes, we mean formal shoes, like shoes that you wear like to an interview.
Okay.
But you're saying shoes as in trainers.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
you're right,
man.
You're right. Okay. Okay. So as far as trainers, I feel like usually I usually give my shoes away, or just like after a while, like I'll give them away, or like now I'm not really big on shoes like that. Like I don't really care, because I used to be big on them as a kid, or now I just grew out. Like I got shoes, like I got a lot of shoes still, but it's just like I'm not really on that right
now. Oh, what size are you?
Shit. Wow, you trying to steal some shoes? I'm
trying to see
shoes. Man, to be honest with you, I think I'm like a 10. I can fit a 10, 10 and a half, and an 11 at the same time.
Beautiful. You're 10, 10 and a half. That's US. It's one less in UK, so it's 9 and a half. It's 9 and a half for me. We perfect, bro.
You want to know what's even crazier?
What?
Somebody was watching Love Locked, one of the fans or something, slid in my DMs, asked me if they could get one of my shoes with my signature on it.
Whoa.
They said they'll pay me. I was like, what the? I was like, whoa, like this is crazy. Like shoes, signature, and you gonna pay me? I didn't do it, but I'm thinking, but I'm like, damn, I don't got no shoes to send, but I'm like, I don't want to send no shoes.
Who wants me to sign their shoes, bro?
I don't know which ones to send. I'm like, I might give them some New Balances.
I mean, you didn't specify what shoes you wanted, so.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted though. That was the craziest thing, craziest fan interaction I had though.
Damn. Okay, so you really are. You really influencing, even when you're not influencing. You're influencing. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, so then tell us a little bit about. Okay, so you spoke a bit about when you were younger, running around in your mum's in shop and everything like that, running around with new shoes, etc., etc. What would you say was your dream as a young man? Like when you were young, middle school kind of time. What would you say was your dream then?
Like as far as like career wise, right?
Yeah, career wise, what you wanted to be when you grew up.
Man, my favorite place to go was Universal Studios as a kid.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Universal Studios, cameras everywhere. They got the tour. They got everything. And whenever I would go on that tour ride, I was always like, damn, I want to be the person where everybody would go over here and see me on the billboard or something. So I feel like I was always that person that just wanted that spotlight, wanted to be an actor, wanted to be, seen. So I feel like that's it.
All right. So your dream, in a sense, was to be an entertainer.
Yes, sir. I
love that. We're in the same boat, man. I wanna go down that lane too, bro. I want to be.
We there. We getting there.
Yeah, that's man. It. I want to sign someone's trainers as well.
For real, and it's not hard. It's not hard. You just gotta network, connect.
I love that. Okay, so network connects. I hear that, bro. So obviously that was your dream. And then obviously you kind of go through middle school, then you get to high school and stuff. Take us a little bit through high school. What was high school like for you then?
Shit. High school for me, my freshman year was pretty easy. Only because I had two older cousins, seniors. Both of them were seniors. They was involved in stuff, basketball, all that stuff. So my freshman year, like I was hanging out with seniors, and so I feel like I grew up kind of fast in a way, because I was with all the older people. So I feel like that high school, it was cool, that high school experience. And then I left and I went to King Drew, which is a medical magnet high school in Compton. Man, that school taught me a lot. It really did. It taught me a lot. Just street smarts wise and book smart. It was a cool school. Like I really enjoyed that school. So
give us a lesson that you learned from King Drew then.
I mean, let's see. My biggest lesson that I learned from there, is probably like life lesson. I definitely learned to watch what I say, watch what I do. If you coming from the Inland Empire, which is like this nice little suburbs, then you go into LA and it's like if you say the wrong words, it's like all right, you just done. You gonna have to fight. Or like just like learning, just like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just one of those things where you have to be there in the moment to see it. But I definitely grown a lot of friends from there. Like that taught me a lot about life and looking at things in just a different perspective. Like I don't know, just living your best life. And it was a medical magnet school, so I was definitely doing.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means as a UK person.
So it was just a different type of high school. We wore uniforms. We were involved in the medical field. So I already worked at Kaiser at 16 years old, which is a hospital. I worked at a clinic. I worked at like a clinic as well. So yeah, it was just something to put you out there. It definitely helped you mature faster. It was one of those schools where you mature a lot faster and get an intake of what working in the medical field would be like.
What made you go to that particular school, though? Obviously, because I know you was being a entertainer. So
that forced me to go to that school.
Oh, did that forced you?
Yeah,
you ain't got a choice, no one.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. There's not a lot of good schools in like the LA area, so that was just like the best one to go to. So.
Well, I mean, it's good that at least your dad, wanted to have some vision for you, saw where he wanted you to go. I mean, tell us a little bit about your relationship with your father, then.
Oh, I got a great relationship with my father.
Love that.
I have a dad, a stepmom, and a mom and a stepdad, and they all my parents. So it's like I got 4 parents. They all look after me. They give me advice. They just teach me everything.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, so you have a good relationship with your father. Give us one lesson that your father taught you that's always stuck with you.
Oh shoot, let's see. Let me see. Definitely growing up with my stepdad and my father, they would always have me work. I was always working, always fixing cars, always doing something while my friends were out playing. And I can never get a chance to go out and hang out with my friends or anything like that because I was always working or helping fixing a damn car or something. And so he told me, he was like, look, like, you're gonna get older, and while you're not necessarily my friends, but he's just going back to like how he was when he was a kid, when he was working with his grandfather and all his friends was out like telling him like, come on, let's go play and stuff. And then as he got older, he ended up having a career, being successful, while his friends are still out on the street, like hanging out and shit like that. So it's just like that's like one of the learning lessons. And basically just learning from your mishaps as well. Like I've learned, like, no matter how bad you fall, like from something, you just pick yourself back up and just learn from it. And just work 10 times harder.
Okay, working 10 times. Okay, so obviously you that shows us you obviously got an aptitude for work and hard work. How does that work? How does that relate then to you then saying on the show? When it comes to relationships, you tend to end relationships easy. If you're a hard worker, how do you get to this point where you end relationships easy? Talk to us, sir. What's going on in the relationship field?
Here we go. As he sips. Let's see. So I'm the type of person where my relationships just get, I don't know, they just always, there's always something that I find a little tweak in there where it's just like, all right, like now I'm off. Like I don't like it. It's either I like you or I don't. And so if I find something that I don't like at all, it's just over. It's over. So it just always happens. Always happens like that.
So it just takes one thing and then it makes you kind of turned off.
It's just one thing. I don't know how to fix it either. It's just it's a learning experience. I'm gonna get better at it, but for right now, like if there's anything that I find, and I'm not the best, of course. Like I know, but it's just like if it's something, I don't know. I'm not rocking with it at all.
No, I'm hearing you, bro. I'm hearing you. So okay. So let's say, what would you say is your longest relationship? What's the longest relationship you've been in?
Longest relationship I've been in, I feel like was probably like a year. Probably like a year.
Okay.
I'm 23, so I don't really.
You're still young enough. You're still young. You got a lot of time.
Man. And that's another thing. I know I'm 23 years old, so it's like I want to be in a relationship, but then again, like I want to live my life too. Like I feel like I'm at that age where it's like, I don't know if I could be tied down right now.
Okay, so interesting. So you mentioned about obviously just one thing, just turns you off. Does that come from? Do you think that comes from somewhere? Maybe.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's just always something. Like I'll just, all right. For example, I'm a very like a clean person.
Okay.
So one pet peeve of mine is if you wear your outside clothes on my bed, that's it. Like I'm just like, all right, where's your home training? I don't know. Like just stuff, little things like that just irk me. Like if you come in my room, plop right on my bed with your outside clothes on, I'm just like, all right, like I got a chair right here. Like it's just little things like that. I'm a very clean person. I don't like sloppy people. I don't like, yeah, it's a lot. I got pet peeves.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So wait, the race that went for a whole year, how did you manage to survive that then?
To be honest, it was just willpower. It was willpower for sure. It was definitely willpower. I feel like with that person, I was able to accept some of the things. Just accept some of the things. But
Okay.
It got to a point where it was just like, all right.
I get it. Okay. So what would you say you're looking for in a woman? If you're on a dating scene, what are you looking for in a woman? What qualities are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody that could hold a good conversation. Someone that knows where they want to be at in life. They don't have to be there right now, but as long as they have a goal of where they're going to be at or where they want to be at. Very family oriented as well. And probably someone that's shockingly enough. Yeah. Those are some core things that I look at.
Are you looking for also someone who's also a social influencer? Because obviously I didn't even ask you that, but the audience don't know this. You are.
I don't know if yeah. I mean, I could do that. I could do it. I don't know.
You can prefer it.
I don't know. I don't know if we have two social influencers or what else.
That tells me everything today. He's like,
person. It depends on the person, their personality, and if they know where they're going. So
okay, I get that. No, I hear that, and that does make a bit of sense. Actually, just to cut in again, let the audience know what you actually do, because on the show they just said you're an influencer. But I was pleasantly surprised by actually what you actually do.
Cool for that. I was getting comments left and right. Like, this boy is a social influencer. This man is a social this and that and the third. So yeah, I am a social influencer. However, that doesn't pay my rent. Social influencing does not pay my rent. That's just for the extra amenities that I want. What pays my rent is social media marketing and brand marketing. So I've done work with movies like Deadpool, Bohemian Rhapsody, and just different marketing for restaurants, things like that. So social media marketing is what pays the rent.
Love that, man. Love that. Yeah. Young man's got his head on his shoulders. I don't know where else the head would be, but heads on the shoulders is good.
Man.
I love that. Okay, so obviously, you're not in a relation. You weren't in a relationship, I hope, before you got into the show. You can never know, because these days we a lot of things. So obviously you get onto the show, but what made you want to go on to Love Locked? Because like you said, you're still young. You don't want to be locked down. You said earlier on as well, if I heard correctly. Why are you going on the show?
So I actually did some work with the production company of Love Locked before, because of modeling. So I did some shoots for them, and I saw that they were posting about Love Locked, like casting for Love Locked.
Okay.
And I'm single, so I thought it would be, a great experience to get to meet some women, have a good time, be in a mansion. So I thought it was going to be a good experience, and definitely over exceeded my expectations because that shit was crazy as hell. It was a lot of characters in that house, so I was just like, okay, this is what's up. This is it.
When you first arrived and you got there, first glance, who took your breath away? Like, who you seen and you're like, I gotta spend time with you.
You talking about let me see, out of the women. Let me see.
Well, I hope you meant the woman on the show, no one
Oh
else.
no, it was
producers were looking fine. Is that what you're trying to say? You can say it, bro. I think I saw one of the producers I saw the one producer on Insta.
I thought some of the staff was like a part of the show, and I was like, okay, but yeah, definitely. The first person to catch my attention was definitely Major. Major.
Everybody's on Major, bro.
Everybody's saying Major, and let me tell you why. She was just the first person to walk. She was the first person to walk in. I was just like, okay, like that's what's up. And then her energy, I gravitated towards her energy. She gave me what they didn't show you on camera. She gave me a gift, a birthday gift, because that was the first day. So I was really feeling her vibe. Like I gravitated to her energy until she called me Micah.
Yeah, she did call you Micah. That was so sad.
Then I was like, oh no. So she was definitely the first person though. She was the first person to catch my attention.
Obviously, so she was the first one to catch your eye. Who was the second person that caught your eye?
Kelsey. Kelsey was the second person for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Major and Kelsey, which is quite a few people's. Major and Kelsey were the two that everyone was kind of drifting towards on the show.
I wasn't gonna talk to Jamie. She's like 3 feet taller than
it
wouldn't work out. I mean, nah.
I heard that.
Skills over there. So it wasn't Jamie. But she would have been third. If I was a little bit taller, Jamie would have, man.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Yeah. It gets like that. Okay, so then obviously you get further on in the process, then who is your first conversation with? Who's the first woman that you had a conversation with? Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Yeah. How did that conversation go?
She approached me. She just asked me like, "What's my name?" Asked me questions like, "Where do I work? What do I do? How old am I?" A lot of the times when I told the women my age, I should have just lied about my age. That should have been my thing, my deal breaker, lying about your age. I should have said I was like 28 or something, because man, they was feeling me until I told them I was 23. Then it was just like, all right, like
complete turn off.
Man.
So you was basically killed by the age range.
They didn't care like how mature I was. They wasn't trying to hear. They wasn't hearing it. They wasn't having none of that. They was just like 23. Nope.
It's like they're like, oh, you look a baby kind of thing. No one's there. So it kind of killed you. Okay, no, that makes sense. But so how did you find the experts on the show? Because obviously we've heard from a few people. Obviously I know they were a bit more hands off. But what was your experience with the experts?
My experience with the experts was actually probably different than everybody else's. If they saying it and they really wasn't vibing with them, I feel like they really got a good intake of who I was. However, they need to do better though. They do need to do better, because my match, we didn't talk. That's the part that frustrates me the most. We didn't talk at all. But I feel like they really did actually listen to us and what we're interested in. And I could see where they matched everybody up at, like where they matched everybody by, like based off energy and vibes. But everything was just all over the place. It was just different. I could see it, but then again, I can't see it. So it's my advice.
So when you say you can see it, what did you mean? Because I think for us as an audience, we thought it was a little bit. Obviously, we get 16 minutes each week.
Right.
It's not enough time to really buy into the characters, I feel. but also as well, I know you guys are filming for 12 hours a day, roughly or so. You know, there's a lot of content that we didn't get to see.
Yeah.
But I mean, so for you then, you know, what would have been a bit more of an improvement for you then?
So, for example, what I didn't see, some probably couples that they matched was solely matched because they first had a genuine conversation. But then you have another couple that was matched based off their energy and their personalities were alike. So it was just two different
Criteria.
reasons. Yeah, two different reasons of why these couples got matched. And so it was just like if you're gonna match this couple, match them because of their energy. Don't like switch it up for every couple of why. So that's the part I didn't get. But then again, they're the matchmakers. I'm not. So maybe I trust their judgment.
Who would you have said would have been your match then? I think I have a clue, but
I'd probably say Major.
Mm.
But would I have got sent home the first day? If I would have got sent home the first day, then maybe not, because I was get sent home the first day.
Being sent home the first day is not easy.
I'm not the type to get sent home the first night. So
yeah, that was.
So maybe I say maybe Kelsey. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously we saw that you had a little bit of a conversation with Major. You tried to have a little bit of a connection going on. What was your experience with Major then in terms of connecting? What was the experience? I know you obviously should probably find out you're 23, but what was your experience with Major?
Major, she's just a kind soul. She was somebody that was easygoing, easy to talk to. I felt like our energy just matched. She was someone she was a very open spirit and just all into that, like reading your mind and intellect. And I feel like when I spoke to her, we really went deep into our conversations. But I feel like she's like that with everyone. So it's just like, yeah, like I'm gonna talk to you, but I'm not gonna try because I see like that's how you just that type of person, which is good. That's your personality, which I like. But
and she obviously was the one that kind of fluffed your name a little bit. We got Micah in there, you know, the K, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out how she did that when earlier that morning she got me a birthday gift with my name on it spelled correctly. So it was just like all right, for sure. I think she was just a little nervous. She got the camera jitters.
Well, you know the ones where sometimes the name that you might get it right the first time, but the second time you kind of forget yourself a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was caught up. She was staring me in my eyes, so she must have just got lost into my eyes. That's probably what it was, to be honest.
Does that work usually?
That's what I think, because she was looking me right into my eye. We was looking right. I know you can't see it right now, but man, I'm telling you.
Does that line usually work for you?
No, but
we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. That's not working, bro.
She was staring at me. She was staring.
I heard that. All right, so Major was staring at you. She got your name wrong. Okay, cool. What was your perception of the table scene? Because that table scene was a bit of a madness. I actually haven't asked the other guys. I should have, but that was a madness on that table. What was your perception of that table scene?
Chink in the armor. They was trying to get us. They was coming for the fellas, left and right. I felt like it was premeditated murder for sure. Nobody was safe during that. I was like, damn. You saw it. You saw Io.
He got chopped up real quick.
He choked up Naeem. Naeem got a little bit of it. She told Fooley, sit back, shut up. I was like, damn, Jay got the hot seat. Keith was the only one sitting back cool. I was like, damn. Then just to put the cherry on top, you go botch my name at the end. I was like,
this one I thought I got away with it.
Because I'm sitting next to Keith. I'm sitting looking at Keith like, yeah, we good. Like, we don't got to worry about nothing. Then here it go. She's like, here you go, Major.
Here's your dish. You can get yours as well, bro. Get served cold.
Dish out too. It was cold. All the fellas was getting it.
So then obviously you get the whole dates, you go on dates and everything like that. You lot got a cook and stuff, and you saw we had a date with Major as well. What happened when the boys had to cook, please? When you had to someone had to just do Was spaghetti or pasta? It was pasta, weren't it? Pasta with the bolognese. What happened with the pasta and bolognese situation?
Man, okay. In my defense, if you go back and watch the tape. Go back and watch it. Somebody's telling me break the noodles up. Somebody told me to break the noodles up.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to break the noodles up.
I know.
I'm like, you're not supposed to break the noodles up. So I already messed up right there. Then Jay tells me, put the pasta sauce in the pot. I don't think I saw two pots on the stove. And I was originally making the sandwiches. You're supposed to keep me over here making the sandwiches. Don't tell me put some sauce in the pot. And I'm over here trying to make my gourmet sandwiches over here. So I'm like, all right, let me go rush, put the sauce in the pot. I just pour it in there. I'm like, oh shit. I put the pasta sauce in the pasta. Once I did that, I was like, all right, it's over. Like we gotta figure out a way. But what was really cold is with the sandwiches, I don't know if you saw, I only made one sandwich. Naeem made the rest of the sandwiches. The sandwiches looked like they had knuckles or fingers in the sandwich. I don't know. I don't know what the hell was in them sandwiches.
Don't punch.
It looked like he was beating the sandwiches. They had holes in the sandwiches. So man, it was the whole damn meal was messed up. The salad was horrible. The salad tastes like shit.
Who did the salad? How you messing with salad?
Jay did the salad.
Freaking hell.
Man, since everybody want to out me about the pasta, Jay did the salad, Naeem did the sandwiches. I'm outing everybody. I'm outing everybody on here.
Yo.
Nobody say. Shout out 50-50, yeah.
We're messing up the most basics of basics. Salad, sandwiches, pasta. None of you can get any of those three right. All three of you flopped it.
Man,
the poor ladies.
I'll tell you what that was. The camera jitters. That's what I'm blaming. Everything. I'm blaming everything. Camera jitters. That's
that pressure right there.
Man, that's it. You're gonna put the little word right there. Camera jitters. That's what it was. Man.
Oh man. All right. No, that was a wavy scene. That was funny to see. And then obviously, we get to the most famous scene that you're in. Listen, that scene was epic. It was delicious to see. Okay, delicious. Okay, I want to know what got into you. When I who was it that I spoke to? Was it Naeem? He said you just flipped. Like you just came with some confidence, some wild confidence. What the heck happened that you became that confident? What did happen?
I was tired of Tokyo talking shit about the fellas. Tokyo just kept going. Like these fellas, they not stepping up. They not doing nothing. They not going big. Like I'm gonna let you know, like I'm gonna match your energy. I'm that person. I'm going big. I'm gonna show you. So I came out there. I wasn't even supposed to go out there at all. Like nobody knew I was going out there. Production didn't know. Nobody knew I was going out there. I just went out there myself and just did the damn thing. Put some toes, rub some toes, and what's even funnier is I peeped game at Tokyo. I know what she about. She gonna make sure she embarrass you on TV. she got the joke. She come with the left jabs and the right jabs, but I'm gonna come back with the left and right jabs. So I put my foot right on her leg, and I was like, if you want me to kiss your toe or suck your toe, you gotta suck my toe. My foot on there. My feet don't stink, for the contrary. She just always got the jokes.
She was good, trying to make sure she finishes you.
Yeah, she just gonna make sure she finishes you.
Okay, so so obviously we just see that scene. What happens after? That's what I want to know, because we don't see that.
After that, right?
Yeah.
We just was dying laughing. Like she couldn't believe it. She was in shock. We was just going back and forth. I'm still rubbing her feet. She still got my foot on her, rubbing my feet, and then that was it. We cool. Me and Toke, we was real cool after that. I feel like she actually grew a liking to me more after that scene.
So she saw you had balls.
Real cool, like we real cool after that.
She saw that you had some balls about you, isn't it?
Yeah. I was gonna do some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, because it was crazy. You went for some of those toes. It was a little bit crazy. I was just shocked. I was like, wait, is he?
Man,
You trying to kiss
I
him?
shocked myself. I looked up like, damn, what I do? You saw the masseuse in the background?
Masseuse in the background was flying. But man was like, wait, what? He said,
He was
toes?
shocked. He was like, what the hell? He was dying. Everybody was dying. Every masseuse, they couldn't hold it in. Kelsey talking about you full of surprises today. It was giggles coming everywhere. Naeem was out there.
Yeah, Naeem was out there rubbing shoulders.
Man, he was out there rubbing shoulders while I was rubbing toes.
Maybe you should rub shoulders, not toes next time.
Man, I don't got a foot fetish or nothing like that either.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just to make sure, because you went to the toes, not the shoulders.
Man. I just wanted to make a statement.
Okay, with toes.
Because I know them feet was hurting, so I had to massage the toe.
With toes, you're making a statement.
Yeah, I was making a statement.
Okay, no, I'm hearing you, bro. I'm hearing you. Okay, so obviously, then, unfortunately, then your match. I shouldn't say unfortunately, but obviously, then you're matched with Yasmin, and because you guys got the same kind of energy, and you obviously let us know you were surprised by that. Why were you surprised by that?
I was just surprised because we never had a conversation, and if you look back, Io and Major, they were a couple because of their conversation, because their conversations flowed, and that's what the matchmakers had said. So I'm looking at my match like, what the fuck, like, or what the hell? My bad. I don't know if I can curse. Like, I'm looking at her like, we ain't never talked. Like, I don't even. And she looking at me like, we ain't never talked. We didn't even know. Like, so it was just crazy. I wish I would have gotten to know her a little bit more, but it was just one of those things where it was like, she was focused on somebody, I was focused elsewhere as well. So it was, you know, she was on Naeem.
Yeah, she was fully on Naeem, and Naeem wasn't even looking that direction.
You cold for that.
Huh? I'm not lying though. Yeah, I guess like that. I did do it. It reminded me of what I say on YouTube all the time. Some people are honestly shooting for the stars, and their number one pick is way out their reach. It's not because she's bad, by the way. It's just that this is how we do it in life. Oftentimes, our number one pick is someone we have no chance with. And then our second pick is like someone who we see just about on our level. It's like sometimes we shoot way beyond what we should be shooting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You got to go for the gusto, though. If you don't shoot for the gusto, then you're missing out.
Yeah, you're going to shoot the gusto and miss. And what happens then?
Shit, you just, 100, what is that quote? 100 the times you don't shoot, you don't get it or something.
That's very, very true. That's very true.
You gotta shoot no matter what. Like, even if you miss it, at least you try. At least you shot your shot.
Yeah, but you might die before you actually get it. The law of averages also is that you're gonna get 5 out of 100. That's 95 rejections. Can you afford 95 rejections?
You gotta reevaluate yourself then.
95 rejections, sir. Can you hold that?
Shit, the 96 one gonna be the one. No,
it is, but can you get to that place? Will your heart be broken before then? Will you be lying on the floor crying in the pool of your own tears?
Better pick my heart back up. She better.
Now she's just gonna say, "Okay, I hear you," but I'm not even trying to.
I'm just trying to help her out. I'm trying. You doing it. For all the people out there, just keep going.
Keep pursuing. You've only got 94 times to go. Don't worry.
Don't go after the same person 94 times now.
Yeah, no, please don't. That's
don't
assault and harassment.
Man,
we don't need that in our life.
Man.
We don't need that in our life.
Yeah,
for real. Okay, so then obviously, yeah, you know, the show obviously was I considered it to be a success in terms of the traction that they built, especially on Instagram. And I know they're going to move it onto YouTube sometime as well later on. For you, looking back, are there any regrets that you have looking back on the show?
Jumping in the pool with just my underwear. And they got that. They wanted to. That was probably the first scene.
Yes, I remember the mixer.
Or putting the pasta sauce inside the pasta. The only reason I say jumping in there with my underwear on is because I was cold, and that was our interaction. That was our introduction. I was cold as hell, and I'm like trying to talk to people, and I'm shaking. I'm like, oh man, it did let everybody get a little, loose and having fun and talking. But I was just like, damn, I had to do this sacrifice just to get everybody to talk. Because everybody, you should have seen it. Everybody was acting shy in the beginning. Once I jumped into school, it was over. Everybody was having fun, letting loose. So I think I did that. I'll take accountability for that.
Okay.
Probably the pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce. Yeah. Now you know. What would you do now for the pasta? How would you do the pasta now?
I'm definitely getting another pot, putting the pasta in a separate pot. I'm not breaking up the noodles. And I'm making, a gourmet meal. I wish they would have just all got out the kitchen and just let me cook by myself.
They should have, because you would have burned the whole kitchen down.
Yeah, would have burned it. We would have been on the news.
It would have been on the news, bro. You'd have been viral.
I got better though. I took some lessons.
Okay. You took some lessons now. So the ladies out there, they can expect now for you to cooking gourmet meals.
3-star meal.
3-star meals. Okay, ladies, enter his DMs and make sure you realize he's going to be cooking 3-star meals. You understand? Okay, I hear that, sir. I hear that. All right, then. So tell us one lesson that you've learned from this show. Give us one lesson you've learned from the show.
Let's see. One lesson I learned from the show. My biggest takeaway was probably just be authentic and genuine, because you're always gonna run into people that, because I've done other shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna run into people that think they're the shit, think that they're all that. Just don't even worry about that. Don't front on that. Just be yourself and just always be confident. And that's my biggest takeaway from there. Just be confident, no matter how much they try to embarrass you on the show, because they're gonna try to roast you. But just never talk shit. Just be yourself, because at the end of the day, they're gonna like you better than they like the person that keep talking shit. So.
Okay, I hear that. So
just be yourself, be authentic, and that should go a long way.
Be real and be you. And burn the pasta. Okay, so and then as a final thing, we wanna be able to support you and appreciate you. So what kind of projects do you have upcoming that you want us to support or want us to know about? Any coming soons? Let us know.
Yes. So I'm actually I'm about to promote my whole self right now. Follow me on TikTok at Maki Welton, my first and last name. Instagram at Maki Welton. You're gonna see me. I actually just did some work with Apple Music. That was after the show. I did some work with this thing called Jubilee, another dating show, and then hopefully I'm trying to work my way up to Big Brother, or what is it called? Yeah, Big Brother, The Circle, or even The Challenge. That's my next goal.
Everyone wants to go on the challenge, isn't it? Why the challenge?
I've been watching The Challenge since I was a kid. The Challenge is my show. Like, you can't tell me nothing about The Challenge. I love that show. That out of all the reality shows, I feel like that's probably the best one in my eyes, other than Flavor. What is it, Flavor of Love? That's just cool, but The Challenge that one's up there. That's premium right there. That's good. And you win money. You win big.
True. We can always use a bit extra money in this pandemic. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wouldn't mind. Cool. I wouldn't mind money, and I wouldn't mind some training still.
Right. So $1 million. What'd you say? Some trainers. Hey, I think that.
Especially if they're 9.5.
Oh man, he trying to get.
Shout out to Makai's mom. You know what I mean?
Man, he trying to get the shoes. He
trying to get the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Look how I've treated your son, mom. Just let me know.
Everybody, all the viewers, y'all get shoes everywhere. Follow me on Instagram.
Everybody gets some.
Everybody, I'm doing raffles, shoe raffles.
Hey, you should do that on your TikTok. You blow up.
Man.
You blow up if you do that. Especially if you've got some retro. Especially in UK right now, Jordan 4s and retro. Is it retro 1s?
That's funny because I was about to say, when you asked me about my favorite shoes, other than that AIs, I was gonna say the Jordan retro 4s.
Serious, they're killing it right now because of an artist called Dave. He released a song with Stormzy, and that now has just rocketed that train. That trainer now, bruv, it's £300-400 here, man. It's crazy, it's madness. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that song now. Do you know what I mean? It was always an expensive trainer, but it's now. So if you've got some Jordan 4s and retro 1s.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely about to do that. I'm about to go to UK. I'm about to start slanging shoes out there in the UK.
Start bringing that up.
Man, that's what's up.
But
if you want to catch up with all my projects and stuff, just follow me on Instagram. I post a new project every other day. I got something coming out December 4th. So yeah.
Love that.
Cool.
Well, Cap, thank you very much. Audience members, thank you so much for being respectful and catching jokes with us as well. Maki, McKay.
Mac, you call me all Mac Daddy. I'm taking it all.
We honestly appreciate you, and it was an honor getting the time to speak to you, man. And we wish you.
I've been peeping your shows too. I've been watching your episodes, your reviews of me. I know what you said about the Tokyo scene. I saw that. But yeah,
cool. Yeah, I appreciate that, Cap, man. I appreciate it.
I'll come back on for another show.
Listen, hey, maybe not even a show. Maybe I'll get you on here. You know, we always have men's conversations, so it'll be good to get your perspective as well. So don't worry, we'll get you back on here as well, Captain. It's not a problem.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Audience, it's been good. It's been blessed. It's been wavy. But we're gonna have to leave you now. Yeah. I would say you can leave in it. We don't have to leave, but you do have to leave because the thing will kick you out. But we appreciate you.
Instagram. That's where you can go. I said y'all can go straight to my Instagram.
You can go straight to Instagram and stay there and enter his DMs.
For real.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Stay locked and stay loaded.